Hello, this is Alex from phpacademy.org, and this is another video for the new Boston. Now, we've already looked at file uploads and how we can upload different files, or any file rather, which is thinking about it quite insecure. Now, let's say you had a website that allowed their users to upload images. You might want to specify a select amount of file types that you can accept, and those, or you don't need to specify those you don't accept, but you do need to perform checks. Now at the moment I've uploaded a couple of files, so these are JPEG, but what happens if I go to upload a file that perhaps doesn't have a JPEG extension? Now obviously we haven't specified anywhere in upload.php where we can't do this, so let's go to upload.php and let's create a new file, let's say a PHP document. So I'm going to call this file.php. So we'll change that file extension. Now what happens if I select this? You can see it's been selected, and I click submit. You can see that it's actually uploaded the file. Now let's go back to our uploads directory. You can see this file now exists on the server. So if I click on that, that's run the file. Now obviously without explaining, this is very unsecure. We've accepted a PHP file type automatically because we have no checks in place to only allow a certain file type. So how do we do this? Now we've already discussed in the last video the size and the type properties of our file that we've uploaded. We're also going to, in this tutorial, check for the tutorial size. In fact, we'll do that in the next video because we might run out of time. So we want to check for the type of file. Okay, so where do we start? Let's just echo out what we see here when we upload. So we'll kill the page just here, and let's go back and we'll upload, or click, no, go on upload.php. Okay, so oh yeah, we've killed the script, haven't we? Right, let's comment this out then. Okay, so back to our file. Okay, so I'm going to choose a file, and I'm going to choose file.php again. I'm going to click submit, and it's got application/octet stream. So we could go through a long list of file types we don't allow. However, if I was to click on this, you can see it shows as image/JPEG. So what we want to do is we want the file type to equal this, or we want it to equal like another file type. In this case, I'm just going to be dealing with JPEG. But what we also need to do is take the file name itself, so the name of the file that we're uploading, which is specified here. So let's just concatenate a break onto the end of that for example purposes. So if we refresh that, you can see that this is the name, and this is the file type here. So how are we going to go about checking if this has an extension of JPG? What we need to do is we need to use the string position function and also the substring function. What we'll do is we'll be using the substring function to find where this dot is. Then we're going to be using the string position function to find out where the dot is. Then we're going to be using the substring function to select everything after the dot. So that's it, and then we end up with this JPEG here, and I'm going to demonstrate that first of all, just so we get that clear. So we're going to sort of need to play around a bit with our functions. So let's just in fact we'll keep that commented out for now. Right, okay, so let's not echo these out anymore. But what we need to do is we need to start dealing with the extension. So I'm going to create a new variable called extension. Now I'm going to start with a substring function, and this is going to take two arguments. The first argument it's going to take is the input that you want, so that's name. And the second argument it's going to take is where you want to cut from and end. So we're taking in this parameter. We want to start from a specific position, and everything else after that will be regarded as text. So for example, let's assume that we know the position. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So because we're starting at 0, that will be 18. So 18, we've got the extension there. So let's echo out the extension and see what happens.